Namaste yogis, my name is Lisa and welcome to my channel. And today I want you to focus on allowing yourself to make space within your body and your mind. So we're really going to focus on the breath. So I want you to start today in seated easy seat pose. So just crossing out your legs, allowing the sitting bones to ground into the earth. Close your eyes, bring your left hand to your heart center and your right hand to your belly. And just scan your body, notice how you feel today. And start to bring your attention towards your breath. And start to deepen your breath. Start to widen your breath. See if you can start to slow your breath rate down. Even notice your hands moving. As you breathe in, feel the belly expand, the rib cage, and then the left hand, even feel that lift as you breathe into the upper chest. And then exhale, empty all of the air out of the belly. Completely empty the breath. So it gives you room for new breath. See if you can start to bring all of your breath in through the nose and out of the nose. Ujjayi breath. So I really want you to connect with your breath, filling up today and emptying the breath as you exhale. As you start to connect into your breath, let's bring our hands into heart center, setting our intention for our practice today, what brought you on the mat. Loving yourself, you are enough. Taking care of your body and taking some space for yourself, like mentally or emotionally. And that might mean just like moving the coffee table out of the way, kicking the couch out of the way, just moving kids' toys out of the way so that you can make some room for yourself. Let's blink open the eyes once you've set your intention and sweep the arms all the way up to the sky. So I really want you to focus on the breath today. So I want you to interlace the fingertips and start to push the heels of the hands up to the sky. Start to elongate through your spinal column. Rooting down through the sitting bones. Let the shoulders relax down your back. See if you can get up a little bit taller and hug your biceps towards your earlobes. I want you to start to lean the arms, both arms, and the whole side of the body over to the right. Start to really allow yourself to tap down into that left sitting bone. Slowly come back to center, and then we'll switch sides. Lift up before you start to lean over. And I want you to really feel the sides of your lungs, the sides of your rib cage start to expand and widen. Keep pressing out through the heels of the hand. Make a little bit more space in the body. Notice if you've even lost the breath here. Soften the eyes, soften the face. And then I want you to take your hands behind the back of your head. So like the thumbs gently press through the back of the skull. And I want you to pop open the ribs. Lift the heart center up to the sky. And then on the exhale, draw the elbows in towards each other and start to dome your back upwards. So we're kind of doing this seated cat and cow. But really feel the lungs expand front to back, side to side. Pop open the chest, collarbones widen. And then exhale, draw the chin into the chest. Bring the elbows towards each other. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, heart expands, lifts up. Let the head press back into the hands. Feel the elbows widen even more. And then exhale, let it go. Slowly release the hands. Let's come to all fours. We're going to work differently today in cat and cow. And I want you to see if you can take a reverse hand position to stretch the wrists. So the fingertips point towards the back of the knees. Now, on the inhale today, we're going to take cat pose. So start to draw the navel into the chest and start to gaze towards the navel. On the exhale, let the sitting bones release and let the collarbones widen. And then we'll start to work the breath. Inhale, draw the navel in, look towards the pelvis. Exhale, let the pelvis release, allow the collarbones to expand and widen. A couple more on your own. Inhaling, exhaling. One more time, inhaling, and then exhaling. And then draw the belly up into neutral spine. Reflip the hands so the palms are facing forward, and we'll step back to plank pose. Allow the fingers to spread wide. Feel the legs start to engage, and allow the collarbones to widen. Take a breath, inhale, and then just slowly start to lift the hips. Come back to downward facing dog. Let's lubricate the shoulders. Come to the tiptoes, start to roll out, plank pose, inhale. Exhale, lift the hips high, downward facing dog. Two more times. Inhale, come forward. And then exhale, come back. Now this time as you come forward to plank, I want you to stay in plank pose. If you need to modify this, you can always lower the knee down to the earth. Now, press down with the left toes and see if you can start to float that right leg. So we're in this three-legged plank. I want you to remember this. You'll see this later. Exhale, release the toes down. Take your left foot up. Just a few inches off the earth. Keep pressing. Keep sending the rib cage forward. Exhale, release. Let's try it again. Right toes float up. Making sure that you're pressing back through the right heel. Lower down, switch sides. Left foot floats up. Exhale, release, and then we'll slowly bend all the way down the elbows, bringing the belly towards the earth. Shoulders down your back. Inhale, lift the heart, cobra. Exhale, release. Now, take the hands out as far off the mat so that the fingers line up with the shoulders. Roll the shoulders down your back. Press into those fingertips and start to lift up to your cobra, but start to send the chest forward. Squeeze the shoulder blades and feel the rib cage expand forward. Now as you lengthen, get longer as you exhale. Inhale, try it again. Start to bring the shoulders at the height of the elbow, and then start to bring the rib cage forward. Back of the head, moving back. Exhale, lengthen, pull the pit of the belly up, get longer. Last breath, inhale, floating up through your cobra. Exhale, take it down. And then slowly come through all fours. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. All right, take a few moments here and just pedal it out. Bend one knee. Switch it out on the breath. Maybe move your head from side to side. Maybe move your hips from side to side. What feels good in your body? Even softening the knees towards the earth. Lift up the heels high and allow those sitting bones to flicker up and back so that you get really long in your torso, making space in your spine. Start to walk your feet to your hands. Now, coming back to that hand position where you interlace the fingers and the thumbs gently press to the top of the neck. And just hang here in this version of ragdoll and Just let the body, if it feels good, to stay still or sway. Bend the knees as much as you need to let those hamstrings relax, elongate. And then come to center. Hands gonna press in the shins today. So really want you to lengthen the crown away from the sitting bones. Exhale, forward fold. Tighten in, grab behind your calf and pull your chest in. Hands press into the shins. Feel the collarbones widen, send the rib cage forward. Soften the knees, bring the chest into the thighs. Press down into the feet. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Rise up. Inhale, extended mountain, Urdhva Hastasana. Reach up to the sky. Let the sitting bones release towards the earth. Keep reaching, keep making space in the body. Think about your posture. And exhale, forward fold. Sun salutation A. Inhale, lift up halfway. Plant your hands, step back, high plank. Look forward, come to your tiptoes, high to low plank. Upward facing dog, or go back to the cobra if you're not ready. Downward facing dog, 3 breaths. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Fill up. Empty. Last breath. Bend your knees, look forward, hop your feet to your hands. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Root to rise, extended mountain, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Step back, jump back, vinyasa. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale, 3 breaths. Amp up the sound of your breath so you can hear yourself. People in your house can hear you breathing. Finish the third exhale, bend your knees, look forward, hop quietly, go. Lift up longer. Exhale, fold deeply. Bend your knees, chair pose, Utkatasana. Take the hands, let the palms touch. Let the sitting bones release towards the back. Pull the pit of the belly up. Now reach those arms higher. Look up, stretch up. Exhale, forward fold. Sun salutation B. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant your hands, step or hop back, vinyasa. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Right foot, big step forward, warrior 1. Plant your fingers. Plant your hands, fingers into the sky. Relax your shoulders down your back. Maybe the palms can touch and connect. Lift the heart. Anchor down into those feet. Get lower in the legs. Last breath in your warrior 1. Release, hands touch down. As you step back, maybe that foot stays lifted like it did. High to low plank. Upward dog. Downward dog. Left foot. Big step forward. Go. Root to rise. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Plug the fingers up. Relax your shoulders down. Get lower in the legs. Maybe the hands connect. Maybe letting the throat open. Last breath in your warrior 1. Hands touch down, release. Step back. High to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Bring your toes to connect for me. Let your left heel release towards the earth. Start to float your right leg up. 3-legged dog. Bend your knee. Draw the right heel toward your left glute. And then draw the right knee higher to the sky. Stay with this or flip your dog. Left hand stays down, right foot comes to the side, and then press down into the feet. And I want you to think about lifting the left hip up. Draw the shoulder blades together on your back. One more breath. Side plank, right side. Take your right hand to the middle of your mat. Roll to the right edge. Float your left arm up to the sky. Keep stacking your feet. Think about lifting the right side of the hip upward. So you're not dumping in the right shoulder, you're lifting up and out of the right shoulder. Last breath. Take the left hand to the front of the mat. Plank pose. High to low plank. Upward dog. Downward dog. All right, left side. Here we go. Toes to connect. Let your right heel melt. Start to lift up. So I want you to feel like you're pressing that left heel where like the ceiling and the wall meet, that intersection. Push that heel to that point. Plug your fingers into the earth. Bend your knee in half to open the hip, keeping the shoulders square. Lift the left knee higher. Flip your dog. Right hand stays grounded. Draw the right shoulder blade down your back. Lift the hips up higher, especially that right hip. So from the right hip to the left fingers, can you make more space? Side plank, left hand down. Roll to the left edge. Stack your feet or drop the left knee. Lift the left hip, look up to the right hand. Last breath. Reach over your ear. Hand down. Plank pose. Low plank. Upward dog. Shine your heart. Lift the back of the skull. Downward facing dog. Bring the right knee into the chest. Hug it in so much that you can step the right foot forward. Drop your left knee down to the earth. Kneeling lunge. Now like you're taking the arms and reaching back, opening up the arms, opening up the heart space, and then send the arms all the way up to the sky. Now let's go back to that variation with those arms that we're doing today as you interlace the fingers, letting the thumbs come and rest on the back of the neck. Let the elbows widen and then pop the rib cage forward. Last breath. Arms back up to the sky. Half splits. Send the hips backwards, straighten the right leg, and bow into yourself. Pull those right toes up. Bend your right knee, press your left hand into the earth. We'll take easy twist. So open up. Now today on this twist, I want you to think about flicking the left glute upwards. Watch your right knee, check and make sure that it's a 90-degree bend and it's right over the right heel. Now open the right side of the chest. Enjoy this first twist. Well, coming down with the hand, spin the back foot flat, warrior two. Cartwheel, open the arms, and look over that right middle finger. And we're going to come into extended side angle from here. So I want you to take your right hand today behind the toes of the right foot. Start with the left hand reaching up. And I want you to lift the left hip just like an inch higher, and then really allow that right knee to stay in line with the right heel today. Left hand connects to the lower back for a half bind, or take the hand underneath the body for a full bind. Open the chest. Look up towards the left, if you can, towards the sky, if that feels okay on your neck, and breathe. Take one more breath. Release the bind if you have it. Spin off the left foot. Step back, vinyasa, or skip it and meet us into dog pose. Your choice. From here, pull the left knee into the chest. Engage your core so much that you can step that left foot through. Softly lower the right knee down. Take the top of the foot to the mat. And then just take the arms backwards. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Float the arms up. Hug the outside of the hips in. And then start to interlace the fingers, taking the thumbs behind the back of the neck. Hop the chest higher and forward. Last breath. Fill up your body with breath. Release the hands. Shift the hips back. Half splits. Bow into yourself. Pull those toes up towards the sky. And I want to think about your cheeks. Not like the cheeks on your face. Of course, I'd love to have you have a smile on your cheeks. But I want you to think of your glute cheeks. I want you to let them smile today. So let the left hip move to the left, like let it widen. Let it flicker back and up and wide. Let's see if we can make some more space in the hamstrings today. Bend your left knee, right hand to the earth. Easy revolve twist. So same thing here. I want you to lift the left hip just a little bit. Let it flicker up and back. Now open the left side of the chest. Keep reaching, keep opening. Last breath. Release the hand. Let that back foot ground down. Heel to arch alignment. Cartwheel the arms. Virabhadrasana 2. Now, relax your shoulders. Widen the arms and sink into your warrior 2 just a little bit more. Fill up the sides of your body with breath. Take the left hand either to the thigh or behind the foot today. Start by reaching the right arm up so the arms extend in opposite directions. Right hand to the half bind so the back of the hand rests on the back of the lower back, or take the left hand underneath your thigh and maybe the fingers find each other, or you always have the ability to use a strap or a towel here. Now open up through the right side of the chest. Listen to yourself breathe. Lift that right hip just a little. Make sure the left knee is right in line with that left ankle. Last breath, fill up. Let the bind release. Spin off the back foot. Either step back dog or step back high plank, low plank. Up dog. Woo. Down dog. How are those legs feeling? Should be feeling good. Let's take a lion's breath. Breathe it in. Stick out your tongue. Yeah, like everyone in your house, like what in the world? Let that go. Bend your knees, look forward, hop your feet to your hands. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Tighten your forward fold. Bring your chin into the legs. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Sweep the arms all the way up to the sky. Hands to heart center. Twist. Take your left elbow to the right thigh. I want you to feel bringing the chest and the fingers of your Anjane, the Namaste, hands towards each other. Sink the hips low. If you practice the arm balance, let's take side crow. So taking the hands to the side of your mat, let the chest and the heart. So if you can, see if you can let the legs all rest on the left arm. Stacking the legs or kicking the legs out. Slowly come back to center if you're in crow, side crow. Inhale, arms sweep. Exhale, staying in chair. Switch. Right elbow to the outside of that left thigh. Twist. Heart center, moving in towards those namaste hands. You took side crow on the other side. Come to your tiptoes. Hands line up the length of the mat. Lean forward. Bend your elbows. Stack your feet. Kick the legs. Slowly come back to center. Chair pose. Inhale. Now stay in chair. Draw the right knee up so you're in this one-legged chair. Left knee is bent. You're balancing. Building strength. Eagle. Right leg crosses over. Right arm underneath. Ring, single wrap, double wrap. Maybe I'm going to face you so you can see what I'm doing here. You can either 2-foot the eagle or wrap the eagle. Bring the elbows forward, scoop them up, open up through the upper back. Sink a little lower and release. Stand up nice and tall. Arms come up. Chair pose, Utkatasana. This time I want you to lift the left knee off the ground. So you're still in chair. The right knee is still bent. You're just feeling and building that strength in the right leg. Cross the left leg over, eagle. Left arm under. Drop the hips, elbows high. Last breath in your eagle. Slowly come back, extended mountain. Reach the arms all the way up to the sky, hands into heart center. Single leg extension, right leg. So pull the right knee up and you can keep the knee bent the whole time. Or a yogi toe lock on that right big toe. Start to kick the leg forward. Widen the leg to the right. Maybe look over the left. Come back to center. See if you can keep that leg lifted. Reach your arms taller. Good posture. Reach higher. Airplane. Right leg sweeps back. Heart center moves forward. So we know we're going to fall, right? You come right back at it. Hands to heart center. Slowly lower the left hand to half moon. Very graceful. And open up through the right hip. So kick that right leg behind you. Let the arms release and open. Last breath. Release back to forward fold and stand up nice and tall, extended mountain. Hands into heart center. Notice how you feel. Let's switch sides. Start to float your left knee up now. Big toe hold on the left. So hand can either keep the knee, you can grab the big toe, and you can even grab the pinky edge. Widen the collarbones. Pull the left shoulder back into its socket. Stand up taller. Find a dristi point and open the leg to the side. Come back down the middle. Keep the leg lifted. Reach the arms up. Airplane. Sweep it through. Try not to even touch down. As the hands come behind the back body, we're going to strengthen the back body. So feel the shoulder blades connect. Feel the triceps. Engage those muscles. Back of the head working away from the heel. Hands to heart. Half moon. Release the right hand maybe to a block. Maybe you can even do it with keeping the right hand connected to your heart. Flex the heel of the left foot. Start to open. Plug the right hip underneath you. Last breath. Release. Forward fold. Extended mountain all the way up to the sky. Dancer pose, right side. Keep the left hand lifted. Bring the thumb and index finger to touch. Bend your right knee. Grab a hold of the inside of the foot. Hug the knees together. Bring your heart to me. We've been focusing on popping open this whole front chest, so lead with your heart space. Last breath. And release. Good job. Dancer, left side. So bend your left knee. Left heel comes into the glute like you're kicking yourself. Take your thumb and index finger to touch. Reach up higher. And then start to lead with that beautiful heart space of yours. Live your life through your heart. Wake up the toes of the back foot. And then release. Last balance. Tree pose. Right side. Foot on the ground. Foot to the calf. Or foot to the inseam. Bring those hands together. Interlace the fingers. Just like we started class. Bring the heels of the hands upward. Now feel the sides of your ribs. Lift them up and off your waistline. Front and back. As you do that, relax your shoulders. Squeeze the biceps in. Last breath in tree. Release. Last time, Vrikshasana left. Option 1, option 2, and option 3. If you're going to interlace, go one finger over. It'll feel awkward. Now on this side, I want you to go back to where we've been going all day with the hands behind the back of the head, thumbs resting on the back of the neck, and start to lift the chest. So it's a slight back bend here. Lift up and out of the waist. And then slowly release. Good work. Hands into heart. So you're back at the front of your mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, release, and we'll fold. inhale, let's clear that all the way. Vinyasa. Up dog. And down dog. So, do you remember at the beginning of class, we worked that one-legged plank. So here it comes. Float the right leg up to the sky. Stay with me now. Pull the knee into the chest, engage your core. Now stay low. Send the right leg back, so you're back in that one-legged plank. Now lift up, one-legged down dog. Let's try it again. Knee into nose. Engage your core, strengthen your core. Stretch the right leg back. You're back in one-legged plank. And then send it back, three-legged dog. Now let's try it with the obliques. Right knee, right elbow, connect. Stay low, right leg goes back. Send it back, three-legged dog. Knee to elbow. Send it back, three-legged plank. Three-legged down dog, lift it higher. And then quietly step it through to runner's lunge. Ooh, baby. Now take your hands out like we did in that cobra. With this cupcake hands, you can even use blocks. Now, I want you to flick your left tail up. And I want you to send your heart space forward. Pull the pit of the belly up and in. And breathe. Now, we're going to keep that tail lifting up as you flicked it up and back. And I want you to lead with those cheeks. Remember? Keeping those cheeks happy, wide, like you're smiling with the cheeks. Start to lead the cheeks back. Your left heel may be off the ground. That's okay. And we're taking this variation of pyramid. So let the right hips move to the right. Let the left hips move to the left. And then feel the right hamstring. Last breath. From here, bend your right knee. We're going to send the energy forward into standing split. So I want you to take your right hand behind the calf. Start to pull your chest forward. Let that left hand be like the left leg to begin. Some of you can even place that left hand behind the calf as well. So you're balancing on one leg. All right, let's float the left leg up. We're going to do these curtsy squats. Pull the left knee in and send all of the weight onto the right leg. Inhale, standing split, get taller. Exhale, curtsy squat. Strengthen the leg. Inhale, expand and widen. Exhale, contract. One more time. Inhale, expand, lift higher. And we're going to come all the way down into seated twist. So allow that right hip to melt down. I don't know about you, but I'm so sweaty. My hair is sticking in my face. Send the right hip down to the earth. Now push down into the right big toe. Left arm floats up to the sky. Now you can either hug the leg or you can hook the elbow. Relax your shoulders down your back. Inhale, I want you to get taller. A little taller. Yes, even more. And then twist. Did you lose that connection of the right big toe? I know you didn't. Now we played with that side crow coming in from chair pose. We're going to play with that side crow again, because you know they always say the second time is better. But we're going to come from a seated position here. So your legs, right? You're kind of in this twisted, but I want you to bring the hands to the side of your mat. Just try, right? Your family probably thinks you're crazy. You probably feel like you're in a pretzel. Now bring your heart forward, and then see if you can split those legs coming back. then slowly release. Nice and easy, forward fold. I want you to widen the feet, hip distance apart, wrap, bind those big toes, and exhale forward. Padahastasana. So I want you to bend your knees here. Relax your shoulders. Now make more space from the earlobes to the shoulders. Now this is a closed circuit, right? So I want you to feel the breath, the circle of energy, as you inhale from the bottom of your feet, slowly going up all the way to the back of the legs. And then on the exhale from your waist, like the back of where the back of your pants are, on the exhale, let the breath go over the back body, all the way down to the crown of the head. And then you start back with the inhale at the bottoms of the toes. Take your hands at your waist, bend your knees. Just keep those elbows pointing up to the sky. Now drop your hips, lift the chest, lift the heart space up, and then stand up tall with a back bend, bringing the heart space up, those collarbones wide and pop open, and then exhale, let the sitting bones come back down. You're just taking that in reverse, and then forward fold. Vinyasa, halfway lift. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Taking your cobra or your up dog, your choice, to down dog. All right, we made it. Okay, core work now, left side. Float your left leg up, three-legged dog. Knee to nose, engage your core. Now stay low, stretch the left leg back to this high plank, three-legged. Three-legged dog, send the hips high up and back. Again, knee into the chest, left leg goes back, three-legged dog. Obliques, left knee to left elbow, send the left leg back, three-legged dog. Last time, see if you can bring the knee higher up. Stay low, three-legged dog. And then quietly step that left leg through to runner's lunge. If it doesn't get there, you help it get there. Now, either your blocks again, or like we did with that beginning cobra, hands to the side of the mat. Let your heart shine forward, but I want you to flick the right glute upward. Watch the left knee is right over the left ankle. Breathe. Now, from here, I want you to lead with that flickered left hip up. Lead with the left hip. Lead with the left hip back to the back of the mat. Start to straighten that left leg. You may need to keep it bent until you feel something. Last breath. Bend your left knee. Send the weight forward, standing split. Float that right leg up. Grab a hold of the left calf. One hand or two hands. We'll take the curtsy squat into the standing split. Right knee comes behind, it taps the calf of the left leg. And then stretch the right leg high. Again, inhale, get low. Exhale, send it back high. Inhale, get it low. Exhale, send it high. Woo. And then come all the way down. Seated twist. Ah, the earth. Love the earth. Okay. Now, let's ground those sitting bones to the earth. Plug the left toe into the earth. Arms reach out like this beautiful dancer you are, and then either hug or hook that left leg. Start to lengthen even the back of the crown and take your twist. Make a little bit more space in this twist. All right, here we go. We're going to work that side crow now. So I want you to just come up just a little bit to the side of your mat. If I lose it, you're going to see me in the pool here. Bend your elbows. So the left side of the thigh is connected to the right. And then you can split those legs maybe. Lift the heart up. Rib cage forward, collarbones widen, and then slowly, Malasana, Malasana, we love Malasana squat. Some of you are thinking, oh my, you don't love Malasana squat. So if the heels are popping up for you on this, widen your legs a little wider, so that you can let those heels press down and you can feel the pinky edge of the foot connect. Now use those hands to press against the inner thighs and the inner thighs against the elbows. Lift up tall. Breathe into the collarbones. Breathe into the midribs. And breathe into the lower belly. Make space somewhere here. This is a lot of places in Malasana. You get your ankles, you get your knees, you get your groins, you get your hips, and your spine. Great for digestion. And then I want you to just release those hips down to the earth. And stretch that left leg out in front of you. Okay, we're going to pull the right knee into the chest here. I want you to hug it in and I want you to sit up nice and tall. First, I want you to flex those toes of the left foot. So the left leg is like we're standing on it. Now, take the right leg. This is happy baby. This is your baby, is your hip. So I want you to take your right hand like you're doing a bicep curl, but you're curling your leg. So the right arm is underneath, and the left arm is just grabbing the outside of the calf. And I want you to start to rock your hip softly, small. And then I want you to make it, see if you can go a little bit bigger. How does your hip feel today? Rocking, cradle the baby. Soothing the nervous system. Maybe you could even make a little circle clockwise and a little circle counterclockwise. And we're going to take seated tree on the ground. So now put that right foot, see if that helped. Lift the chest and the torso up. How is your spine here? Exhale, forward fold. Wherever the hands land, if you're able to grab the feet, I want you to grab equally on both the inside as well as the outside. And then start to drape your chest over your leg. Connect to your breath. Remember, we're filling up the body with breath. And we're emptying the body of that stale air. The more you can connect with the breath, the more you're going to connect with the nervous system, the vagus nerve, so that you can start to rest, heal, build your immunity. And then slowly release. Let's open up the front body now. So right hand comes down behind you. Lift the heart. Lift this heart space up. Reach back. Press with the left foot into the ground. Feel the lungs pop open, front to back. Make it 3-dimensional here. front to back and side to side. And then softly release. That feels so good, doesn't it? And we'll switch legs. Okay, so let's just take staff pose for a moment so that we can connect with the legs, we can connect with our spine. Staff pose is just a nice, tall, erect spine, hands pressing to the earth, and active legs, toes to the sky. All right, other side. Left knee comes into the chest. Pull it in. Take your bicep curl underneath, left hand. And then the right arm, where would you like to play with it? And then start to make small little rocks, soothing and calming yourself. And then maybe you make that movement a little larger. And then maybe even a circle clockwise or counterclockwise. Like, be intuitive. Like, what does your body need? Like, if we were going to the grocery store and we made a list, I'd say, okay, this is what I need. And I do need to go to the grocery store. I literally have not been to the grocery store in a month because I don't have a mask. But I am okay because I'm getting Green Chef delivered, so we're okay. So if we were to go to the grocery store, I'd say I need almond milk, I need bananas, I need salad. So what does your body need right now? And then let's come into seated tree, Janu Shirshasana. So the left foot comes to the inseam of the right leg active. Come on, pull up taller, even taller. Pull the pit of the belly in and start to fold over that right leg. Grab the sides of the feet and fold. So think of this as your back bend here. So left hand comes behind the body and then start to sweep the sky and then press into the left hand and then ground your right foot. Now lift the pelvis high up to the sky and then expand the lungs front to back and side to side. Slowly release down to the earth, and we'll take Baddha Konasana, taking the feet together, the knees wide, lift the chest, and like a book, take the hands and allow those hands to open up the feet and see if you can bring the skull to those feet. Slowly roll up, Navasana, both toes, stretch the legs up, lift the heart space, and maybe today lift the arms up. Keep lifting up, lift yourself up. You've made so much space in your body today, taking care of yourself, and then we'll exhale, come all the way down onto your mat. Draw the knees into the chest, little circle right, a little circle left, and just extend the legs up to the sky just momentarily. You can even shift your mat if you'd like to a wall and finish here and legs up the wall. Otherwise, give the knees squeeze, a final squeeze. Pull everything in, your face, your shoulders, your jaw. Squeeze it all in for 3. Sip in a little bit more air, 2. And 1. Shavasana. So let the palms release to the sides of your mat. Let the feet come to the corners. You have something to cover your eyes. Let the breath go. Let your body become heavier and heavier into the earth. Like completely surrender. With this calmness that you have within your body, knowing that you can access this at any time, start to bring your attention back to your breath, filling up through the nose and emptying the lungs, opening the mouth, sighing it out. Let's stretch the arms overhead. Like a full body morning stretch away from the toes. And then pull one knee into the chest. Roll to one side of the mat. Remember your intention that you set at the beginning of practice. And when you're ready, we'll slowly, just like we started class, we'll finish class in that easy seat. But maybe you can go the non-habitual way with the leg in front. And just notice how you feel now that you've made time. Like some of us right now are like rounded, looking at our computers and looking at our phones. So with all of this space that we did today to open this up, I hope you're very loving and kind today because you've opened up the heart space. So thank you for sharing your day with me today. Bring your hands into heart center. From my heart to yours, make sure that you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share it with others. We'll see you soon. Namaste.